Lamar Jackson and Jared Goff may have thrown 5 touchdown passes each in Week 15, but another player emerged as the leading MVP candidate after a tremendous performance. While Jackson continues his quest for a second consecutive MVP and Goff is having a career season, Bills QB Josh Allen is turning heads with 2 of the most impressive victories of the season. Here's a breakdown of the USA Today News Sports NFL MVP rankings after Week 15. Eagles RB Saquon Barkley, stock even. The Eagles MVP race could be reserved for a player on their roster. Jalen Hurts threw for 2 touchdowns and rushed for another in the Eagles' win over Pittsburgh, but Saquon Barkley is making the most impact. He leads the NFL with 1,964 yards, a significant gap ahead of Derrick Henry in second place. Barkley's 13 touchdowns have also been crucial in helping Hurts score on the ground, boosting his MVP case. Chiefs QB Patrick Mahomes, stock even. Mahomes had another solid outing, contributing 3 total touchdowns in Kansas City's win over Cleveland. The Chiefs remain at the top of the AFC with a 13-1 record, but Mahomes' stats aren't jumping off the page. His 22 touchdown passes rank 9th, and his 3,348 passing yards ranked 10th. Still, his QBR dropped to 11th, and with a lingering ankle injury, Mahomes will need to finish strong to keep his MVP hopes alive. Lions QB Jared Goff, stock down. Goff's 5-touchdown performance wasn't enough to keep Detroit from losing to Buffalo, dropping him from number 2 to number 3 in the MVP race. He still boasts the second-best passer rating in the league at 110.4, and is 4th in touchdown passes with 30. The Lions' top spot in the NFC is secure, but with key injuries, Goff will need to step up even more in the coming weeks to stay in the MVP conversation. Ravens QB Lamar Jackson, stock up. Jackson had a statement game with 5 touchdowns against the Giants, re-entering the MVP conversation at number 2. Despite some tough losses earlier in the season, Jackson leads the NFL with a 120.7 passer rating and is second with 34 touchdown passes. Baltimore is 9-5, and with a big game against division leaders Pittsburgh, Jackson can reclaim the AFC North and solidify his MVP candidacy. Bills QB Josh Allen, stock even. Allen dominates, accounting for 10 total touchdowns in the last 2 games. His performance in the Bills' 48-42 win over the Lions, which included 2 rushing and 2 passing touchdowns, was historic. Allen became the first player in NFL history to score 3 rushing and 3 passing touchdowns in a single game. With the best QBR in the league, 79.3, 25 touchdown passes, and 12 rushing touchdowns, Allen is in prime position to capture his first MVP award as the Bills sit atop the AFC. As the season's final weeks unfold, Josh Allen's incredible performance and Buffalo's big wins have solidified his place as the MVP frontrunner. But Lamar Jackson and Jared Goff are far from out of the race. The MVP battle is heating up, and it's anyone's game as we head toward the postseason.